Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sebring, race number 24 of the season, and we are getting very close to that chase for the championship that's about ready to be settled very soon with our drivers getting into that chase format all together. Let's get on down to your starting line for the race. On the pole, Amanda Evans. Next to her, Alex Ferranti. Third, Aaron Douglas. Fourth, Scott Roush. Fifth, Kyle Matthews. Sixth, Jesse Turner. Seventh, Quentin Moore. 8th, Cole Deaver. 9th, Jessica Shelby at top 10. Jack Halleck. Here's your starting line from 11th and 12th on back. And on the final row, Ace Wild and James Ellison. Amanda Evans and EMRD Designs on the pole for today's race. Here come the points coming in as always. Scott Roush with a 31-point lead over Quentin Moore and a 35-point lead over Phil Parker. Those three remain the same from the previous race. Keith Batts and James Ellison respectively have gained 5 spots. They are in the top 5 in the points. However, their gap between 3rd and 4th respectively is a total of at least 29 points. Excuse me. My apologies. Then you got Benjamin Miles, Amanda Evans, Seth Cole, Brian James, Nicky Martinez. So Nicky Martinez, eyes will be on that 23 car. Hasn't had a win this season, but 4 top 5s and 6 top 10s. Brian James has had 5 top 10s. Seth Cole, 1 top 5, 5 top 10s. Amanda Evans, with that pole, is really going to help her out with those extra bonus points. So we'll see what will happen there. As there's the command, we're going to let the cars roll on by, and then once before we get to that green flag, just a couple of notables like the wildcard situation, which we will discuss very shortly. Amanda Evans actually getting start on the pole compared to yesterday when our pole sitter was not able to start. So lucky break for that 65 car there. Okay, now continuing on. Here is the wildcard situation. Sky Commons, wildcard number 1. He's currently 17th in the points, 129 back from the points lead, and about, 30 points from the 10th position. And then wildcard role number 2, Aaron Douglas, who has 2 wins. He's outside of the wildcard, or outside the top 10, excuse me, might I add. He is 16th in the points, and he's about 5 points ahead of Sky Commons. If you notice very carefully, Aaron Douglas, great qualifying effort for that 36 team. Sky Commons, not so much. Pace car going to make a dive down pit road. We're about ready to let them loose here at Sebring for the Cup Series. I know turn 1's going to be a little bit of a sketchy situation, but here we go. Green flag, we're underway here at Sebring. Great start by Amanda Evans in the 65. However, right now, it's going to be in favor of Alex Ferranti. No, can't seem to do it. Amanda Evans trying to get her first career win. And we get through the corner. Never mind. One car off as James calls. Wow, they're 4 wide. Couple cars sideways. That's Oscar Dunham. Phil Parker's going to go around the 29. They're 3rd place. Oh, and a whole bunch of cars going everywhere. Allison Rain, Connor Meyer, Keith Batson, Levi McIntyre. Seth Cole just got dumped. Oh my goodness. Up and over. Batson. Trent Dunham barely makes it by. Dylan Thoreau's up and over. That's a couple of the drivers top 10 the points. And Seth Cole, remember, he was like 8th or 9th. Damage to JT Bryan, the 22. Remember, opening lap's always chaotic because you never know what can happen. I know eyes will be on Sky Commons in the 17, who's been struggling the last few weeks, and he really needs a good run. Those drivers that are top 10 the points who are trying to get in with that win and be in that wildcard scenario, they need that 17 to get up there, as too does Aaron Douglas. And you see with Douglas, he's at least up there. Sky Commons, not so much. He's pretty competent with those 3 wins he has. Oh, man, a little contact with Dylan Potey and Zach Flickinger there. Jack Halleck on the 97. Great run for that Old Spice Toyota there who took over for Cody Smart. He's been having a little bit of up and down. Some races has been really good. Some races not so much. But this isn't really start to see that 97 car, it's going to look really good. But leading lap 1 is going to be Amanda Evans. Aaron Douglas right now P2 in that Pump It Up Toyota, looking for his 3rd win of the year for Meyer Racing Toyota, who has been outstanding. There's Scott Roush, currently 4th on the track, points leader. He has been so consistent in the regular season, but you never know what can happen when playoff time comes around. Jesse Turner messed up the corner a little bit. Here comes Kyle Matthews on the 50 on the attack. Now the big news, Cole Deaver in the 3 announced that he will be a part of Johanna Atwood Motorsports in that 3 car. So he's going to stay in the 3. He's going to be switching teams. Who's going to get spun up by Jack Halleck? And he's going to lightly get into the tires. Oh, and he just got whacked by Benjamin Thomas. Nicky Martinez, 10th in the points. Oh, look out, look out, look out, Pritchard. Light contact. Osborne went around. JT Bryant had a small piece. Whoa, Ellison. Wicked coming off the corner. But yeah, Deaver. Don't know what's going to happen with Evans Gardner. The only ones confirmed that's going to be on the team so far is Allison Rain and Rob Evans. Battle between teammates Sam and Oskin, Benjamin Miles. Miles not having a good day today in that Marriott Hotel Mercedes. And his teammate Oskin also there with him, but they're probably just relying on people crashing and that way they can get whatever they can. To which I don't blame them, but, you know, it is what it is. There's Thomas. He's got that damage in that DoorDash Toyota. I don't know if he's going to come down pit road, but if he does, he does. There's a battle for position. Scott Roush trying to get Alex Ferranti in the 84. That may be a mistake on the 60. Because this may allow Jesse Turner to go for that 4th position. Little contact between the 60 and the 84. Even though Roush is going to have the preferred line pretty soon, Turner's trying to figure out where to go. Ferranti's trying to at least hang on to the position, but Roush made a not bad move there. Oh, wow, Turner gave a push to Scott Roush. He said, get up there. Roush, full head of steam. He's going to get 3rd from Alex Ferranti. Turner trying to go 2 for 1 here. Here he goes underneath Alex Ferranti. Let's see if he goes for Scott Roush right here. Which Ferranti's going to give him a bump. Look at this. Oh, it's going to turn both of them. All 3 of them actually go into the tire barrier. Oh, and they're trying to separate. And it's a block. Jack Halleck's going to escape. The points leader gets involved. Jesse Turner. Oh, and there's a big wreck. Ace Wild. Calamity coming off the corner. Clint Spillman. Cars are just trying to escape off that corner. James Qualls, he's all over the back bumper. His future teammate. All because of Clint Spillman there. Oh, Deaver. He got out of the way, and I don't blame him there. Oh, man. Oh, Jeffrey Finn guy got involved. Fire! Phil Parker. Oh, my God. What even happened? Chaos here at Sebring. There's Scott Roush, your points leader. Right side damage. Looks like his streak of good runs, that's going to come to an end. Meanwhile, the lone driver for Evans Gardner, Amanda Evans, is getting reeled in by wildcard holder number 2, Aaron Douglas. Kyle Matthews in 30 has escaped from the calamity, and his sights are set on the top 2. Tough break for Jesse Turner, not what he needed overall. Jessica Sheldon up in the top 5, as too is Jack Halleck. They got to be very impressed with everyone having their issues there. There's Zach Flickinger, Quentin Moore, Cody Lamas, Dylan Pote, and right now in 10th is RJ Bishop in the 98, who's been having a very subpar year. He's been up and down, just can't seem to stay consistent. Oh, one car. Oh, that's Zach Flickinger in another car. The Roush, the points leader again. Flickinger, done for the day. I think he lost his when I'm pretty sure what happened. And Roush, look out. He is having a very rough day. He was 11th at the line earlier, but he definitely lost a lot more positions. He's now got rear end damage, and look at the right side of his car. Oh my God, that thing is gone. Where is it at? He's just trying to get whatever points he can. And I was going to say, there's the teammates, Ramian Fisher and Audrus Baranowskis, both of which, I know Fisher's not had a lot of luck this season, and Baranowskis, the Spider win, okay, nothing too crazy. Man, top 10 just keeps going like crazy, but tell you what, Benjamin Miles at 62, he's probably impressed with all these guys, reckon. He's all lonesome there. Probably in the top 15 now. But the top 3, they are completely gone from Jessica Shelton on back. Cars on pit road, we have Jeffrey Finguy, Sky Commons, wildcard holder number 1 involved again. Oh my word. Zach Flickinger, Jesse Turner, Alex Ferranti. There's Connor Meyer in the 51. He got his damage repaired, but I know he's way far back. James Ellison, the same for him. Joshua Osborne, there he is. Keith Batson. There's Benjamin Thomas. And here's Alex Drayton. Now, all those cars I mentioned before, they were down pit road, got damage repaired. They're back out on the course. Sam and Oskin all the way back here as well. Oh, my God. I wonder if any more drivers are coming down pit road. Yes, definitely a lot more drivers. Alex Drayton, Sam and Oskin, Ace Wild, Cole Deaver, and Trent Dunham. Clint Spillman also down. Allison Rain, there's the points leader, Scott Roush there. Almost said Sky Commons for a second, but he's already on pit road. And the field just got depleted there. And JT Bryant battling with James Qualls there. Qualls trying to get the 20th position from that 22 car. And Bryant, you can see that huge buckle in that hood. Tell you, Qualls just keeping that car as clean as possible. That's all what his goal is there. Both of these guys get a top 20. I think they'll be very happy. Brian James, that's 8th in the points right there. 19th on the track. Decent. But, hey, he's staying out of trouble. Especially with what's happened to Seth Cole and a few others within the top 10. At least he'll jump up in the points there. Adam Garcia in 14th. Good run for that rookie. Trying to look at some battles here, but Aaron Douglas is actually reeling in Amanda Evans. If I were that 65, I would be very careful. Oops. You can see that 36 is reeling her in. That car is white hot right now, and it's on a run. It's on a streak. He could actually sneak into the top 10, and if that's the case, who knows what could happen in the rest of that wildcard battle. I think it's safe to say with whatever happens to Aaron Douglas and Sky Commons from here on out, if Commons does not have to deal with another former winner, getting a second win, that would be huge. Evans looking for her first career win, I believe in all of NRSL. Never won in the Xfinity Series. I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure she's never won before. And now here she is in Cup on a road course trying to win. Starting on the pole, but trying to finish the deed. Man, you can see Douglas is just reeling in oh so mighty. And to answer the question, no wins on Amanda Evans. And you can see that Pump It Up Toyota just doing what he can to just reel in that 65, make a move. Connor Meyer, you see, they may reel in, but I believe these guys may actually come down pit road very, very soon. Battle for position, Jack Halleck, Dylan Poteet, that's for 5th. State Water Heater Chevrolet and the Old Spice Toyota. And Cody Lamas also joining the fray on this battle. So it looks like Nikki Martinez, she's in a very good situation being where she's at. 10th on the track right now. RJ Bishop lost a spot. That was actually for 9th, rather. This is now for the 10th position. And the teammates of Baranowskis and Fisher are trying to tag team. And no one came down pit road there. Halleck going to lose that spot to Poteet. Cody Lamas tried to get in the attack. Couldn't do it. And Baranowski's trying to hang on from Diego Yepes in the 59. Got to feel bad for Turner because especially he was having a good run and then got unfortunately taken out in the process, got sent to the tire barriers. Baranowski's trying to complete the pass. I just couldn't seem to do it. We'll document all the drivers out of the race in just a second, but just looking through the field areas, now they're getting everything all situated there with who's out of the race and whatnot. We're just going to quickly go through, make sure everyone's all good for the time being. JT Bryant down pit road finally in the 22. Just repair that damage and work on the left side tires. So that'll be a break for James Qualls at least. And a possible battle for fourth between Jessica Shelton and Dylan Poteet. And now while that's going, here are the drivers out of the race. Seth Cole, Dylan Thoreau, Phil Parker. That's a big blow. Third in the points. Out of the race, Jeffrey Finguy. Alex Ferranti, second in the points. That's another big blow right there. Jesse Turner, Sky Commons, wildcard holder number 1, continuing to struggle. Zach Flickinger, they are all out of the race. Oopsie. My apologies. Wrong button. Those are all the drivers out of the race. Connor Meyer up to where JT Bryant is at. All went down pit road to repair damage. And now the leaders are down. Kyle Matthews not too far behind. Jessica Shelton and company also going down. I don't think anyone's going to really stay out, too. It's be too risky. Oh, Baranowski's away late and hits the pit wall. Turns Garcia. Pritchard getting a small piece. Oh, Baranowski's had a very late entry and she's going to come down pit road. That's where you got to pay attention at all times. So, technically, I believe Benjamin Thomas would be ahead of all the drivers that came on down pit road earlier. But these guys are already out and away, or at least doing their service. And Evans and Douglas, at the same time, powers of that first stall are going to really kick in for Amanda Evans. Matthews, Dylan Poteet, slow stop for Jessica Shelton in the 0-2. Cody Lamas, great stop for him and RJ Bishop. Fisher, Yepes, Martinez, Moore, Shelton. Oh, man, she has got to be furious how the pit crew just lowballed her right there. So now they're going to wait for those tires to really kick on in. Benjamin Miles, in the meantime, hunting down these drivers. Whoa, actually got a little fishtaily there. That's those tires wearing in right there, and you just saw that happen, folks. And now, just lost ground on Quentin Moore. He is immediately getting reeled in by Jessica Shelton. Right now, no surprise. Man, Evans out in front. Did I just hear her spin? Nope, never mind. And the rest of these guys also came back down pit road to repair their damage and get gas. So, I thought I heard a spin, but thankfully I'm just hearing things. Amanda Evans continuing to lead. We're going to wait for these guys to exit pit road, and then we'll go through a full field rundown. But it looks like Jack Halleck has lost ground with Dylan Poteet there. He is swan song there in fourth. Actually, yeah, there's Shelton right there. 0-2. Now hunting down Quentin Moore in the 89. Or actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure she under fire. We'll see, though. Zachary Fitzwater not too far behind them there. A lot of rumors going on with Zachary Fitzwater, too. Will he be staying with the team in Cup? Will he get shuffled out of there? Honestly, I think he should stay, but he has not had a lot of luck with the team. And, man, Quentin Moore just got 2 for 1 right there. And you see what the difference maker with all that fresh rubber really kicking in the gear. Look at James Qualls in the 70. Up to 16th. He's actually hunting down Adam Garcia for 15th. Ooh, Yepes right within that quarter panel of the Credit One Bank Chevrolet of Ramian Fisher. He needs a good run today, and I hope Yepes doesn't do the deed. Just keep an eye on this real quick, because this is a Very big trouble spot right over here. Wow, Yepes just shoved Ramian Fisher. He even used up his car to get off the rail there. But anyways, here's your full field rundown now that everyone has done their cycle of pit stops and may have to go down one more time. Amanda Evans out in front. Second, Aaron Douglas. Third is Kyle Matthews. Fourth, Dylan Pote. Fifth, Jack Halleck. Sixth, Cody Lamas. Seventh, RJ Bishop. Eighth, Ramian Fisher. Ninth, Diego Yepes. We in the top 10. Nicky Martinez. 11th through 20th is Benjamin Miles, Jessica Shelton, Zachary Fitzwater, Quentin Moore, Adam Garcia, James Qualls, Brian James, Brett Pritchard, Levi McIntyre, and JT Bryant, I believe currently is in the 20th position. Because actually, that was Scott Roush. And he is nowhere there. 21st, Benjamin Thomas. 22nd, Clint Spillman. 23rd, Ace Wild. 24th, I believe is Cole Deaver for now, but that's going to probably change very soon. 25th, Keith Batson. 26th, Allison Rain. My apologies for the lag there. 27th is Scott Roush. That explains everything. Yeah, he's losing a lot of spots. 28th, Trent Dunham. 29th, Alex Drayton. 30th, James Ellison. 31st, Joshua Osborne. 32nd, Salmon Oskin. 33rd, Connor Meyer. And here are the leaders. And just to quickly show you, 34th on down now, out of the race. We're going to take a very quick break just so we can get our frames back together. And we'll be back. You're not going to miss much there, folks. Well, right as we're back, I don't believe it. We got a battle for the lead between Amanda Evans and Aaron Douglas. Side by side between the two drivers battling for the lead. Evans trying to get the run on the high line. But it won't be enough. Aaron Douglas, new leader at Sebring. Wow. But you've seen though, folks, Amanda Evans lost that lead to Aaron Douglas. And now Douglas trying to pick up his third win of the season. Wow. Now Ramian Fisher starting to feel some heat there. Cody Lamas out in fourth, and Diego Yepes now trying to get Ramian Fisher for that fifth position. I'll tell you, the one driver that has to be very happy with today, regardless of outcome, it's going to be Nicky Martinez. Remember, she was in that pivotal 10th in points, and she's going to be safe for now to try to get into that battle for the championship via by the top 10 in points. Oh, she messed up that corner right there. And Jessica Shelton now starting to get back on the attack. And I'll tell you what, the way how her pit crew just basically lowballed her there, she's probably not happy with them, and she's out on a vengeance right now. But this is great for her. She's seeing Martinez trying to figure out where to go between Yepes and Fisher. And Yepes and Fisher are battling there. Shell may get 3 spots. You never know. But they are just continuously battling, all for that 5th position. This is a pivotal top 5 in points. Sheldon got a little loose, almost turning Nicky Martinez. Close call right there between the two drivers. Yepes going to get that spot from Ramian Fisher. Look at all 4 of these drivers here. Right now, scored in the 10th position is Quentin, or not, oh, it would be actually Quentin Moore, but I believe that is still the case. Either that, actually, what happened to Pote? Oh, he must have slipped there. He's nowhere in the top 10. He's like in the top 15. What happened to him? Doesn't look like he has any damage. He must have spun out somewhere, but wow. Because 10th place right now, it looks like is... oh, the leaders are back down pit... or some of the leaders are. Cody Lamas, Diego Yepes, Quentin Moore. Fisher's slow for whatever reason. Martinez with some rear end damage. Oh, someone must have hit her. Who hit her? I'm not entirely too sure as to who hit the 23, but somebody did. Well then. But she's still hanging on, though. Shelton, though, has actually gotten around all three of those drivers I mentioned earlier. And is now in a 4th place position right now. Matthews still in 3rd. And Evans starting to lose ground on Aaron Douglas as they're catching up to Keith Batson. Now, those guys that went down pit road, they know they're not going to make it, so they're trying to play strong ball and think that they're going to try to see if the leaders are coming down pit road and, do whatnot there. But you can see who's got the fastest lap. It's Aaron Douglas, and no surprise, his car has been quick. 2/10 faster than any other driver out there. Douglas staying out. Evans staying out. Yeah, you can see that 65 is definitely losing some ground. That Toyota is just kicking into high gear. And the Chevys, nowhere close. Oh yeah, Matthews definitely lost some time right there. That 36 has been kicking it there. But the question is, when Douglas catches up to Keith Batson, if everyone stays out, what's going to happen? Because we don't get normally lap traffic on road courses that much. It's pretty rare. Scott Roush, by the way, your points leader, 24th on the track. Not terrible, not too terrible, but still not good enough to, say it was a good day. I'm pretty sure safe to say he will still be the points leader, but some people definitely will be chipping away at that lead, though. Yeah, Pote fell all the way to 16th, and Fitzwater just moved Benjamin Miles out of the way there to try to get one of those positions. He wants the challenge there. More drivers down pit road. That's Nicky Martinez and Ramian Fisher. So they're going to surrender their positions now because they crossed the line. I'm pretty sure... oh, wow. Brian James. Him, Adam Garcia, and Quentin Moore. Now, James, as long as he stays out of trouble, he'll be fine. He'll definitely be gaining some points off the drivers that were not too far ahead of him there as he hit the rumble strips there. And this is where you got to be really easy if you're Brian James. You know you're not really going to get a whole lot of positions, but you don't want to make a bad mistake. So you can see he's doing the James Quall strategy. Stay out of trouble. Make sure everyone wrecks. Get through whoever needs to get through. You'll be fine. Just don't make a mistake. This is the corner you really don't want to make a mistake on. This corner has been having a heavy casualty today on so many drivers. You see James is being very patient there, which is a good veteran move. And that's a battle for 17th, by the way, between Garcia, Moore, and James. Now here comes James for 18th. And that's going to help Garcia try to run away a bit as James nowhere close. Brett Pritchard now in the 5th. 6th place is Benjamin Thomas. 7th, Lamas. 8th, Jack Halleck. 9th is RJ Bishop. And 10th is Diego Yepes right now. And the leaders, or actually Amanda Evans rather, down pit road. Evans down. The other two from the top 3 stay out. So Evans is going to try some strategy here to see if the extra rubber is going to really kick in early in. Now Douglas, he is reeling in that 39 quickly, and if he comes down this time, I really don't know what to say. If he stays out as well as the 39, I'm willing to bet that 36 is going to have to be really, really patient there. Evans back out on the course. Gas only, I'm pretty sure what that 65 did, because she's still behind Shelton and ahead of Benjamin Thomas, so I'm very certain that's the strategy that they went with there. And I think those skid marks there, I think that's what happened to Dylan Pote is, wow, Douglas didn't fishtail off that corner. He kept it straight. You could see he is being very cautious here. His car's been quick. Look, he's in 154s throughout this whole race. Now he's in the draft of the 39. Is he going to come down this time by? Yes, he is. Very wise move there. I really hoped he wouldn't stay out. Matthews, he also will come down. And I'm very certain all these guys that are in that main contention for the win, I would not be surprised they're going to do gas only. Obviously, there's no caution, so we'll see what will happen there. But Jessica Shelton, will she come down? Yes, she will. Amanda Evans, you see she's on that long straightaway there. And if I were the 36 team, I would do gas only as well. I would not take tires. Yep, that's oh! Douglas actually took left side tires there. Same with Matthews. Topping him off. Up he goes. Matthews the same. Shelton trying to get into her pit stall slowly and steadily. There's Evans. She gets around Matthews. But nowhere close to Aaron Douglas. And I think that may be all she wrote right there. Unless Douglas has an issue of some sort. Man, Douglas just nailed that pit stop there. So we may have to wait another day for one of the Evans drivers there to get a win. But, wow. What pit strategy this has been altogether, too. More drivers coming down. James Ellison to 0-3. Allison Rain the 7. Scott Roush. Cole Deaver. They are down. They've been having such struggling days. There's Thomas finally out. He took a long stop. He just said to hell with it. Look at Qualls. Nearly in the top 10 today is the Castrol GTX Chevrolet. My God, this guy has been a trooper. Fitzwater right now in the 10th position. There's Shelton. Her pit stop kind of, again, with another low ball there. Because right now, Douglas, Evans, and Matthews, they've been the top 3 literally this whole race. Cody Lamas in 4th and RJ Bishop in 5th. Halleck would be 6th and Shelton would be 7th. Man, that's the second time in this race that Shelton's pit crew has basically just given her the stiff, man. And now could be under fire from Diego Yepes in the 59. Benjamin Miles right now, I believe, would be in the 10th position. And if so, oh boy. It's either Fitzwater or Miles. Oh wow, excuse me. And Evans, oh, don't look now. Amanda Evans is on the charge again. Just going through one last look. I'm just wanting to see who's in the top 10. And then we're going to stick with the leaders. Yeah, Benjamin Miles in the top 10. Qualls is 12th. Wow. If he sneaks into the top 10, I will be very impressed. Because he has managed to dodge so much chaos today, it's not even funny. Safe to say Matthews will get 3rd, but we're sticking with the leaders from here on out. Because Evans just pulled a surprise move on Douglas. Using the bumper. Here goes Evans for the lead. Wow, out of nowhere. Where did the 65 come from? I thought her race was done, but not so fast. She said it ain't over yet. Oh, he uses the bumper again. Oh, but didn't get a good bump and run technique kicking in. It is far from over now. And keep in mind, Evans is actually not bad of a road ringer there. Oh, man. Douglas did not take those corners well. He's starting to fall apart, and Evans seeing the mistake the 36 is making. Oh, Douglas is definitely fishtailing a lot there, and the 65 is on the attack. But Douglas, a great exit, though. Coming to the line will be the white flag here at Sebring. Evans getting the draft. I thought her race was done, but now springing new life in that 65 car. Allison Rain said she is the future. We'll see what happens. Coming to the line. White flag. Final lap for Aaron Douglas. Oh, man. I hope we get to see a last lap battle like crazy, man. I'm telling you. And you're hearing those gears kick into play there. Amanda Evans. Man, she is not giving up there. She is pushing everything in that car on this last lap here. I'll tell you, with 2 to go, though, she definitely surprised me. Oh, Douglas made a little mistake off the corner. Even Kyle Matthews starting to reel in Aaron Douglas a little bit there. Evans, if I were you, I would use the throttle. Oh, and Evans messed up the corner. Now I think her race is probably over. Yeah, she messed up that one corner, too, and that was the one corner she did not need to make a mistake in. Wow. Yeah, because look at the intervals there. Even though Douglas had a better car there, still Evans was reeling him in like crazy. Evans is trying. You can see she's reeling him in so slightly, but I think she's running out of time. Yeah, you can see Douglas now starting to see the start-finish line there from a distance. Aaron Douglas in the 36. Yeah, I think Evans just a little too late. Messed up the corner at the wrong time. Aaron Douglas in the Pump It Up Toyota. May move into wildcard slot number 1. I don't think he'll get in the top 10 in points yet. But safe to say, he has brought some life into the regular season towards the end. And coming up the final corner, Aaron Douglas in the 36. Checker flag in hand. Will score his 3rd win of the year at Sebring. Unbelievable. Aaron Douglas, 3 wins in the year. 2 drivers with 3 wins. I haven't seen that since Season 3 with Kyle Keith and Mason Powers. Now you can add Sky Commons and Aaron Douglas in the mix. Qual's just missing out on a top 10, but I guarantee you still got to be very happy with the performance he had today. He's had a couple of bad races too, and this is a good rebound there. There's Nicky Martinez, 10th in the points there, who ended up 19th, so not really a terrible day, not really a good day, but, you know, could be worse. JT Bryant getting a 20th place finish there. There's Quentin Moore, survived the chaos in 18th, so he'll definitely get some spots on the people who did not do well at all. Qualls ended up 12th there. Benjamin Miles, what a day he's had. He's going to stay alive in the top 10. Great runs for Jack Halleck, the rookie, RJ Bishop, Cody Lamas, Kyle Matthews. Once again, another good run. Where is Scott Roush at? We need to find the 60. I believe he already had crossed the line. Yes, he did. 26 was the points leader. Now, again, as mentioned, he'll still keep that points lead, but that points lead gap definitely got chipped away. So, as we are almost official, though, Aaron Douglas, a big first road course win, I believe, but a big win at Sebring altogether. Congratulations to Aaron Douglas. 3rd win of the year. We kind of went through it, but we'll go through the top 10 one more time. Aaron Douglas with the win. Amanda Evans in 2nd. Kyle Matthews 3rd. Cody Lamas in 4th. RJ Bishop in 5th. Jack Halleck in 6th. Jessica Schill in 7th. Diego Yepes in 8th. Zachary Fitzwater finally getting that good run he needed in 9th, and Miles completing that top 10. Let's get you to some of the wrecks that took play here at Sebring, mainly with the major ones that took play, and also to Dylan Potey. Well, Seth Cole had a very rough day in the very beginning. You see, just calamity was ensuing everywhere. These guys were going 3-4 wide everywhere, and then you see just cars are getting loose off this corner, just snapping loose. Dylan Thoreau, Allison Ray, and Keith Batson. Then you got drivers who were spinning from before, like JT Bryant getting involved in a wreck. Alex Drayton. And then Seth Cole, you see, he was one of those drivers that spun out, got together, didn't get hit by anyone, except for the 4th row, just kind of gave him a little push to get on through. And then for whatever reason, Thoreau is still kind of on Seth Cole here. I'm going to have to go to helicopter so you see what I mean here from here on out. And you see Thoreau is still on that right corner panel of the 07. And you see, this is from TV2, just hooks him. Get a great view here, and wow. Just gets stuck, and it launches the 4 over. Phil Parker, nowhere to go. And then it also collects Seth Cole in the process. Keith Batson also getting involved. As you've seen there, he just got punted by Trent Dunham. There's Phil Parker right there. Man, that's wild. I have not seen a wreck like that since, ironic enough, Seth Cole and Keith Batson a few seasons ago. A little more up ahead. Right around the same area, too. That's scary. Man, this is like Seth Cole's, like, bad track, man. It was, like, right there. Right where we hit that pit wall. Not the pit wall, I'm sorry. The tire barrier there. That's where Seth Cole had his wild wreck with Keith Batson. And they hit that at the worst spot, too. But this time, Seth Cole hit that guardrail, and everything went chaotic. So we're boatload of drivers that went off this corner. Let's show you the next incident that went on by here at Sebring. Well, we got to start all the way over here because this is where actually part of the chaos starts, and it's going to end, unfortunately, for Jeffrey Finguy in the 92. So it's going to start right over here with Ace Wild and Diego Yepes, mainly because there was a stop with Nicky Martinez, I think? Yeah, because she messed up the corner, and it just checked everybody up over here, and it turned into absolute calamity here. And Yepes gets punted by Ace Wild, which then sends Fitzwater off into the left side here into the grass. Sky Commons in the 17, who's been having a lot of struggles ever since his third win. He gets clipped by Diego Yepes, which then in turn sends both of them into the tires, and Sky Commons just clobbers that. Sam Ozkin nowhere to go for him. And that was that portion of the wreck. And then Jeffrey Finguy in the 92. He's trying to battle Diego Yepes in the 59. We'll look back at some of the other parts of that wreck. And yeah, see, they're approaching Phil Parker here, who's been struggling throughout this race. Let's see, right there. Make some contact. Couldn't get by. And then both of them go into the tires, and that ends both of their day. Phil Parker, wow, all four tires gets lifted from the ground. And thankfully, this is not an area where these cars like to slide off and whatnot. But you see Parker, he's trying to get that car back around. Brett Pritchard barely made it by right there. And then these drivers, thankfully, very wisely, they're taking their time off the corner and making sure their day don't get ruined there. But that was that part of the incident. Unbelievable. Now, here's what these guys right over here. This was a battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th between Roush, Ferranti, and Jesse Turner. This allowed Kyle Matthews to finish in that 3rd position. But all three of them were trying to battle for that 3rd position, respectively. Ferranti, keep in mind, is 11th in the points. And Roush, being the points leader, Ferranti, he needed some points to get back into the top 10. Unfortunately, this is going to really hurt the 84 team and their last ever chance to battle for that championship, and let alone get in the chase. And you see, just gets into Scott Roush, and all three of them just get absolutely destroyed. Scott Roush was the one who got saved after all that, because his car did not go into the tires right there. That would have really hurt his car right there. But of course, all these guys are around. These guys are trying to scatter to figure out where to go. Jack Halleck barely avoiding that part of the accident there. You see, they're jetted out, and then Scott Roush actually got hit by Phil Parker. That's exactly what happened to that. It's in Halleck barely getting by that portion of the wreck somehow, some way. I believe Parker, he ran to the back of the 60 car. That 60 was just getting absolutely bullied. But thanks to everyone else killing each other, he still got away with a top 25. And then there's from that incident earlier. So Scott Roush got away somewhat from all the chaos, but still had a very bad day when Amanda Evans took the win there. So that 60 car thankfully finished the race, but everything that happened, not so much. And here's what happened to Zach Flickinger in the 9. This is also when he was in the top 10, and that's where that top 10 really got shuffled a whole lot there. And this is all while Shelton and Halleck were battling, and yeah, right there, Quentin Moore just got into that 9 car, and Moore barely kept it together. You can see the tire in the right rear just going in the grass a very tiny bit, but kept it together. But Flickinger hit the tire wall, and unfortunately, that's another driver that was top 10 in the points that needed a good run and suffered there. Scott Roush in the 60. This time, you see, though, went into the tires, but very lightly got involved. He didn't really hit it hard there, so that's how he really kept his car together, too. He just lightly got into those corners, lightly lost it, lightly got the brakes, and did a good job keeping his car together in one piece. And then we see what happened to Baranowskis. Let's see what happened to Dylan Pote. Alright, so we actually made a mistake. I didn't know this, but I thought Pote had spun out, but I guess he went down pit road again at another time, and he was so off sequence, and that's a rough day for the State Water Heater Chevrolet. So my apologies. I thought he went round, but that is not the case. But now that that's out of the way, here's your full finishing results. As you can see, long race overall. 33 cars finished the race altogether and on the lead lap, and 34th on down out of the race. The big names, though. Some drivers trying to get in the top 10 of the points. Some drivers that were trying to stay in the top 10 points. And some drivers that really were just not wanting to have a bad run overall, unfortunately did. So, that is it here from Sebring. Thank you guys for watching. If you like, be sure to like, subscribe if you're brand new to that channel. Hit the bell notification for any future uploads that go on by here at this point in time. And we're looking real quickly there before I go away and end the recording. Let me see here. Next race we go to is Bristol Dirt, which will be in the regular season, a short track, and then we will head over to Thornton for the regular season finale. Cannot wait to see what's going to be in store. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys later for that race. Until then, goodbye everybody, and here come the points, like always. So then, see you guys next week for the race.